Pro boxing fans, Ben Shalom. This press conference took a bit of a turn. Anthony Yard was there, Adam Azim, Ohara Davies, old friends. That was quite nice, actually.
It was actually, and fair play to Tunde, because you don't see things behind the scenes, and he has clearly had a massive impact on all three guys. No one remembers the trainers that were there when they were 9 years old. The guys that got them off the streets, the guys that had nothing, poor kids looking for a way out, and that's what it's all about. And it was a great story to see them all up there, and he must be so proud because he's contributed. I speak to Adam about Tunde, and he talks about what an impact he had on him as a young man. And what more can you want from life than to see people achieving their dreams, having played such a big part? And yeah, it's a great story. Never thought it would happen. Ohara never thought he would fight Adam. Adam never thought he would fight Ohara. Anthony Yard, who had Adam Azim in the ring when he was when he's 13, 14 and had been in that gym since 9 years old, probably thought he'd never be on the same card. And it's amazing, and it's boxing, and it's great to see.
Just good to see Anthony Yard in the ring, first of all. It's been a long time. I think it was, February last time he fought. A lot of people have called for him to be in the ring. He's been in this dispute. But just as boxing fans, just good to see him in the ring.
Look, as I say, as a boxing fan, as you say, it's great. We don't have many stars, and he's a star. And that light heavyweight division is fantastic, even domestically. There's another great fight on the card with Aziz Edmondson as well. And it's going to be a fantastic night on Saturday night. He's fighting Ralph Fielkans, who I know will always get criticism, but comes off the back of a very impressive knockout win. Who's got a good record, and by all accounts is a very good fighter. And he's going to have to put in a big statement on Saturday.
What do you expect from the main event on Saturday night? It is a big step up for Adam. He's called it a tougher fight there in Harlem Eubank. What do you reckon happens on Saturday night?
It definitely is. It's a bigger name. It's a really tough fight. Look at Ohara's resume. And yes, he lost in the first round last time, but we can see him in boxing. One punch can change anything. But he was fighting at world level. His only defeats to Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor. It's a huge test, a huge step up. Both guys deserve credit for taking it, and I have to remind myself, and I've said before, he's 22 years old, and my biggest thing is making sure, the boxing world is a crazy place at times. It's a cruel place. This is a kid 22 years old, going for his dreams, already become European title, headlining on Sky Sports, headlining the Copper Box, taking on bordering on world level fighters. It's a huge test, and anything can happen in boxing, and I'm proud of him because he's developing outside the ring, he's developing inside the ring, and he'll be looking forward to putting on a big show on Saturday.
I do want an update on Frazer Clarke. I think I just heard in the last interview that Turkey Ali Sheikh had to wake up a special doctor to get surgery done. Talk to me about Frazer. How is he? How's things with him?
Listen, it was a horrible moment, one that I will never forget, one that made me question a lot of things in that moment. Nothing else mattered, and we went straight to the hospital. But as I've said, Turkey Ali Sheikh, the Saudi authorities, the medical care, unbelievable. We got the best surgeon, we got the best doctor. He was operated on almost immediately, which was absolutely necessary, and I couldn't be more thankful to them. And on behalf of Fraser and his family, I'd like to thank everyone that was involved, because that was a scary situation for all of us, and a scary situation for his family. And the main thing is he's healthy, his brain is fine, everything is okay, he's back. It's obviously devastating, and it's a harsh reminder that one punch can change a fight and change everything. And main thing is he's back healthy and more motivated than ever.
Just final one. Frank Warren's just done certain interviews. One thing he said was Ben Shalom and his team were very awkward to work with, and you put certain things in contracts for you to make sure you're on the right side of the TV, all of that. What's your response in regards to that?
First of all, the fact that we're even having to put things in contracts to actually get a ticket, to actually be around our fighters is a mark of what it's like for us. And I knew once that was caught on camera what happened, not what Eddie said happened, what actually happened, that I was going to get there was going to be a reason, there was going to be a deflection, there was going to be an onslaught as to try and justify that sort of behaviour. It is what it is, and everyone can see it for what it is. And we've had to deal with this much longer than people can see. This has been going on, this is years and years and years. So it's no different, it's just the fact now the public are seeing it. And we don't talk about it, we just get on with it. We don't raise everything that's done. If we did, I mean, there'd be murder. But you know, I don't need cheerleaders. I appreciate people can't come out and call it, and people are worried about their position in the sport if they do, and things like that. But as I say, hopefully we can move on. I'm not one to hold grudges, but I think, you know, it's clear what happened, and yeah, thankfully on this occasion it was on camera.
Just a final one. When all this stuff was going on and there was interviews, talk sport and everything, Frank had a go at Simon Jordan, saying, you know, he's got an affiliation with yourself. You and Simon Jordan seem to have worked in the past, or you've got some advice. And what's your working relationship like with Simon Jordan? And was there anything done in the past with him?
First of all, I think they don't like him because he's independent and isn't scared to what to say. Most media are completely scared. Accreditation, what might happen, what might this. So the fact that Simon isn't makes him public enemy number one. Has he helped me with Frank Warren on occasions? Yes, and that's where it stops. When we made Parker Joyce, did he introduce us? When things are going on between companies, does he help? Of course he does, because he's friends with Frank and myself. But as I say, he's an independent voice, and I don't think they like that.
Ben Shalom, look forward to Saturday night. So, thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers.